Wasim and Sal, the chairs of the Student Council of Vienna International School. How does it feel to have such an important role in this school with 1,500 kids?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, we've been part of the school community for such a long time, and we're really relishing the opportunity to try and improve things for the students and try and get the changes that they want. So it's really fun.
It's been almost a month now since you were elected. How's the progress been until now?
Well, it's going pretty good. I mean, we've already started gathering student ideas because that's one of our focuses, to make sure, as Sahel said, that the changes happen that students want to see. So we set up the Moodle forum in order for students to be able to effectively communicate with us. If they've got an idea, they should just reply and make sure. We'll reply immediately as well, talk to them about it, what we think of it, how we can actually do it. We've sent out various surveys about food to make sure that one of the great ideas that were proposed by other people was, that favorite meal day. So we've taken action, we've sent out the surveys, and we're in the process of showing catering so they can make sure that they can get out those favorite meals as soon as possible.
You guys had several projects that you wanted to introduce to the school in the beginning of the year. What are some of the main projects that you've started off with right at the moment?
Yeah, there are lots of projects. We've got parties planned. The Peter Schramm tournament is something we're organizing. Also, we did actually promise quite a few of our own ideas, and some of them include the smoothies, and we're currently working on contracts for grade 11s, not to have to come to homeroom. And we've got a lot of other projects in the pipeline, summer music festival and stuff like that.
Okay, the chairs is the only position that has two people working together. How's that collaboration between the two of you been working until now?
It's going pretty good. I mean, we ran together because we knew we were going to be a good team, I'm the kind of guy who, really likes to make sure that we've got things in order, that we have a plan set with certain deadlines. And Sahal's the one who complements this thing by saying, let's take action right now. Let's not maybe wait another week to see how it pans out, but let's take action right now. And I think we really work well because I make sure that the technical sides of things get done, and he makes sure that that the projects get started.
Why did you think Wasim was the best student in the school to run with?
Because I knew he'd be really committed, dedicated, and everything he does, he takes really seriously. So he was definitely a good person to run with.
Okay, and finally, if you could choose one word that would describe the atmosphere that you're trying to create in with the student body, what would that word be? Wasim?
Excitement.
Okay, and Sahil?
Productivity.
That's all for now, and this is Wasim and Sahil, the chairs of the Student Council. Luca, the treasurer of the student body this year.
That's right.
How does it feel to have that position in the school?
Well, I feel there's a lot of responsibility that comes with this position, Felix. And I feel that I'm handling it well now. I'm very devoted to this task. We have weekly meetings with Ms. Dauber, and well, obviously all of us attend those, but we also do activities outside of these meetings.
I don't think it's very clear to everyone what the main job of the treasurer is. Can you give us a little more insight of what you do with the student body?
Of course. Well, basically, now that we're elected, the four of us, we just divide the work equally. Obviously, my task is to specialize on the budget and to try and organize a budget that will allow the other members of the student council to achieve their goals and ideas. But I'm also organizing the Peter Schramm tournament, for example, at the moment. So we just divide the work more or less equally.
Okay, why do you think you're a great person to be a treasurer?
Well, as I said, I'm devoted and I'm doing all the work that's required. And I have had experience with fundraisers before and such, so also Roots and Shoots, I mean, we need to advertise that, right? I've been the treasurer of that for 2 years, so I've had experience.
Okay. What is the greatest accomplishment that you have made so far with the student in the student body? Can you give me any examples that you've done so far?
Yeah, so far the student council has set up a V.I.S. Moodle board. Well, not only a board, but in Moodle there's a page and there's a forum where everyone can go ahead and post their ideas on. So that enhances the chain of communication that I'm sure most of you know. And we're currently working on a party that we're going to organize sometime in December. And there's other works going on, which we can't talk about right now because they're not fixed yet.
You mentioned the Peter Schramm tournament that you were organizing. Are there any other plans that you're trying to? Well, you said the party as well, but is there anything else that the viewers should be aware of?
For now, no. There's more to come. They should tune in the V.I.S. Moodle page. That's the first one with their courses, and they can get all the information there.
Okay, and finally, if you could choose one word to describe the atmosphere that the student body is trying to create, what would that word be?
Well, that's a hard question. One word. Communication.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thanks, Luca, and I wish you good luck with the student body in the future.
Thank you.
Bye. Tell us something about yourself that people might not know but might want to find out.
I'm pretty open about everything. There's not much that people don't know about me, but a lot of people don't know that I was born in Lubbock, Texas. There we go.
What is your greatest accomplishment so far, what is your greatest accomplishment in the student council?
So far, I think so far just the fact that I even got in and won is my greatest accomplishment. Yep.
And what's the greatest fact about being a student, with the secretary? What's so great about it?
That I can pitch in my ideas and influence things that will actually, either help or affect students that myself even. Yeah, so it's super, super exciting that I know that I have some kind of influence over that. Yeah.
Why are you the perfect person to be a secretary?
Why am I the perfect person to be the secretary?
Why couldn't you be a treasurer or?
Oh, okay.
Is that just a coincidence that you ran for secretary?
No, I wouldn't run for treasurer because I have no concept of money whatsoever, like at all. I'm really bad with that. And actually, if I choose to do anything, I choose to do it for free. And chair and vice, I might have run if I found something that I could work well with, but I didn't. Yeah.
What are your plans for the future for the student council? What are you trying to introduce to the school at the moment?
Well, at the moment, our main goal is to remove homeroom for grade 11s, and that's something we're still working really hard on. I think we're getting a step forward, which is great. And also, we're working on getting all the reps and deps still more involved in everything. It's difficult, especially with, booking the place where we're going to have the meeting with them. But as I said, when I was running, communication is key. And that's what we're trying to implement at the moment.
If you could send out a message to the viewers, what would that message be? That you could, if there's something, is there something you would want to tell them?
Well, first of all, thank you. Thank you for voting for me. I'll work as hard as possible just, to make you happy and make sure that I am, that you don't regret that you chose me. So, yeah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Yay.
If you could describe the student council atmosphere in one word, what would that word be?
Intense.
Thank you, Sarah.